It's Katie Crysdale from Lakeview Aquatic Consultants. Welcome back, or welcome if you are new here. In this video, I'm going to be sharing a drill I learned a few years ago that is very helpful to practice spinal vice rolls. In case you're new here, I'm a National Lifeguard as well as a National Lifeguard instructor, a National Lifeguard instructor trainer. None of my personal opinions shared in this video based on my own experiences as a lifeguard and instructor. They are not in any way endorsed by the Lifesaving Society of Alberta and the Northwest Territories or any other Canadian Lifesaving Society branches. I've been making these different videos to share my experience to help those of you who are interested in becoming lifeguards how to excel in your National Lifeguard original course. I want to connect back to a recent video I did about how to improve your spinal scenario rescues. In case you haven't seen that video is a lengthy walkthrough of all of the must-see performance criteria from the National Lifeguard Award Guide regarding spinal scenarios. I take you through all of the steps to make a better spinal rescue. In this video, I'm not going to rehash all of that information, but I did come across a video I forgot I recorded when I first learned about this drill, and I really wish I would have remembered this drill during a recent in-service. So I thought I would make a video so those of you planning your classes or those of you who are registered to take a National Lifeguard class, this is something you can practice on your own. One of the big things we see with the vice rollover in shallow water is that people don't know to corkscrew or torpedo the victim. They tend to flip the victim over instead of traveling underneath them to bring their face to the surface. This particular drill was taught to me by somebody here in Calgary a number of years ago. This is not my idea whatsoever, but to use the lane rope or lane line to practice going underneath as opposed to flipping the victim up and over you.
This is the other cool teaching activity that I learned at my National Lifeguard course this week. The idea is that you do a vice grip directly on the lane rope, and that forces you as a candidate to go underneath the victim, as opposed to what I'm going to show you here, where we see a lot of candidates actually lifting the victim up instead of rolling underneath. And so the goal is by practicing on the lane rope, that doesn't happen.
The caveat to this activity is obviously lane ropes are very expensive. They retail for at least $1,200 Canadian each for a 25-meter lane rope. So please use caution and talk with your candidates or talk with your classmates about the appropriateness of doing this particular activity. You don't want the lifeguards whistling at you thinking you're hanging on the lane ropes. You're going to damage the lane ropes. They are very expensive. But with the correct tensile strength, i.e. maybe a little bit loosened, this is a great activity. People can be well spread out in different lanes, different spots on the lane rope. All you're doing is practicing the vice positioning. So I have my right forearm, so my hand is on the back of the head, and then my arm is down the spine. Then my forward arm is down the sternum in the valley between the mountains. And then the hand is on the jaw, not on the neck, not on the nose. And then I'm squeezing through the victim's front and back to be able to turn them. As I mentioned in my spinal scenario video, there's a tendency for people to flip the victim up and over instead of the rescuer to go underneath, like a limbo game, which is the point. This particular drill on a lane rope allows candidates or anybody who wants to practice the opportunity to feel what it looks like to go under the victim, in this case, the lane line, because they're physically not able to push or move the lane line up. That's often the issue with real life people practicing is you can push them up, you can move them over you, but we don't want to be doing that. We want to corkscrew and torpedo them over. We don't want a pancake flip. Let me know if you've seen this drill before. Let me know if you've tried it with your classmates or your colleagues. Let me know if this is something that will be helpful to you teaching National Lifeguard original courses or recertifications. That's it for me today. Thanks so much for watching. If you are new to this National Lifeguard series, please check out many other videos regarding National Lifeguard scenarios, doing the brick, spinals, lifeguard communication. If there's any other specific topics you would like to see to help you on your journey to be a better National Lifeguard, please let me know in the description box below. Thanks so much for being here, and I will catch you in the next video.